What's up guys, Phoenix here. This video is going to be another combo demonstration video, and this video is going to actually be another Dragunity combo demonstration video. And it's actually going to be something rather weird and rather unnatural. I don't think I've even heard or seen anyone ever talking about this anywhere on the internet or in general. And what it is going to be is going to be a Dragunity combo utilizing Gym Knight's Brilliant Fusion and Clown cards to make Ravine Phalanx Brilliant Fusion into a large play that yields you with a +5 in terms of card advantage. Now, I can't take full credit for this. The main inspiration for coming up with this combo actually goes to my very close friend whom I've done a deck profile for on my channel from a couple weeks back, Owsley Tanner. He texted me one morning and he said that he was like, "Dude, I had a dream that I went with you to a regional and that you showed me this busted-ass Dragunity Clown Gym Knight deck, and that we both played it, and then we were both destroying people." And he was like, "I'm pretty sure Brilliant Fusion Ravine Phalanx was really fucking busted." And he was like, "Figure this out." And so I did. I spent like a day or two just like thinking about it and just like playing out different card combinations and stuff like that. And it's just really neat, like the things that you can do. And this is just one of the combos that, it's just very generic and it's very easy to do. And what this combo is going to end up with is going to end up making Stardust, Red Eyes at 2800, and a Tum and a Dweller with a Search Ducks at the end phase, and you will have 3 additional cards. So you'll have 8 cards total, starting with 3. And it's really neat just how it ended up working. And it's just like, I don't think this is the right way to go with the deck in the future. I really don't, because like it's really clumpy and it's really cloggy and the extra deck is really tight. But like, it's just something neat, and it might be able to be built upon with like the clowns at least in the future. Maybe the Gym Knights don't have a proper place in this deck, but maybe the clowns do in the future, and maybe, I don't know. We'll find out. But anyway, the way you start this combo is you activate Ravine and you ditch Phalanx for Ducks. Clearly, the standard nonsense that we've been doing since 2011. But at this point, you'll activate Brilliant Fusion, and you're going to special summon Seraphonite, and its attack and defense will become 0. And the way you're going to be summoning Seraphonite is by sending a Garnet and a Damage Juggler to the grave. Now, you could send Trick Clown, but you're actually not going to want to send Trick Clown here. You're going to want to send Damage Juggler, because the Trick Clown will be used later. So you're going to do that and get Seraphonite, and you're going to use your additional normal summon from Seraphonite to normal summon Ducks and get back Phalanx. Now you'll synchro the Seraphonite and the Phalanx away into Ancient Fairy Dragon. And now Ancient Fairy Dragon is going to destroy your Dragon Ravine. You will gain 1,000 life, and you will search for another Dragon Ravine. If you already had like Chicken Game in your hand, at this point you would search for, or the other Ravine in your hand, you would search for Chicken Game and play it, get an additional draw, and then play the second Ravine over it. But just assuming we only had the 3 cards that we started with, you're going to add Ravine here. And then you'll activate Ravine, and you're going to banish the Damage Juggler to search for Trick Clown. And then you are going to discard the Trick Clown for Dragon Ravine, if I can find it. Where is he? Tricky little bastard. There he is. Yes. So, you'll add Trick Clown to your hand, you'll discard it for Dragon Ravine to search a Ducks, and then Trick Clown will activate special summoning himself, and you'll take 1,000. So the 1,000 you gained off Ancient Fairy will just be taken straight away. Then you'll normal summon the second Ducks because you haven't utilized your normal summon for the turn, your regular normal summon. The normal summon you did beforehand was utilizing Seraphonite, and you'll get back your Phalanx again. And then you'll go Phalanx and Ducks into Vajrayana, and then Vajrayana will get back Phalanx again. And then you will go into Gaydurg with Phalanx and Ducks, the second ones. And then, now that you have Gaydurg up, you're going to just do the usual thing to send Zephyros to grave, add Zephyros to hand and send it to grave, and then you'll overlay them into an Atum, and you will special summon Red Med out of the deck at 0/0. There's a lot of 0/0 things happening here. So, Red Med, special summon in defense mode. And now, at this point, there's still a lot of shit you can do, because if you had other monsters in your hand, you could have searched something off Gaydurg. Like, say you had Zephyros in your hand already. You could have searched something else off Gatorg and special summoned it off Ancient Fairy if it was your first turn, because you don't have a battle phase anyway. So like you can just additionally like add on to the plays. But again, I'm not going to be covering that because it's very subjective, and I'm just going off of the 3-card combo that I have presented to you guys. So you summon Red Med, and then Red Med gets back the flanks from grave. And then you'll bounce Red Med to hand and special summon the Zephyros and take your 400. And now you'll banish Ancient Fairy and special summon the Red Med. And you will, at this point, you can make a Vajrayana, and if you played another 6, you can make another 6, and you could do things like that. You could do a bunch of different things at this point. But what I've been doing, especially since this combo uses 2 Duxes, is that I overlay Zephyros and Trick Clown into Daigusto Emerald. Now you could go into Dweller, you could play more rank 4s, you could do whatever. This deck is very easy to access rank 4s now with like Trick Clown and nonsense like that. And if the Gemini engine came out, it would probably come out for like Instant Fusion and Noden and things like that. That might be a route that the deck goes down in the future. Just saying. Even though the extra deck is really tight, it's definitely something that's usable. But you've already used Trick Clown's effects once this turn, so you're going to detach the Zephyros, and you are going to put back double Dux and the Seraphonite, just because you only run 1 Seraphonite, because that's the only card you want to be summoning. And every time you activate Brilliant Fusion and summon Seraphonite, you're going to be able to at least make a Daigusto Emerald in the play, if that's what you're going to be going for. Now, you could also just go for Giant Hand if you wanted to. That is definitely another option you can do, instead of going for Emerald. But I feel like Emerald is just really good in this situation, just being very generic, because you are going to be shuffling both your Duxes back, leaving both in the deck, and then you're also going to be searching Dux at the end phase off of a Harpist. So there is that. And the card that you draw for Veen is typically irrelevant. If it's a trap, cool. If not, whatever. And then you'll activate Red Eyes' effect, and you will special summon a Gatorg from grave, because you haven't used its effect since it's been back on the board. And then you'll use Gatorg's effect to add Harpist and then discard Harpist. And obviously, you can do different things based off what your hand is. If you already had Harpist in hand, yada yada yada. Literally, for the upteenth time, I'm just showing what can be done with the cards that I showed you in the opening hand. So you'll do those, and then you'll just make your 8. So you'll make Stardust, and from there, you are in a pretty damn good position. And then in your end phase, you will search for Dux off of the Harpist. So you put both of the Duxes that you used back into the deck, and then you searched a Harpist off of it, and that was 3 cards, and you drew an additional card. So you had the potential for 2 of your cards that you started with to be traps, as well as the 3rd card you draw off Emerald to be traps. So you can have this field plus 2 to 3 traps is possible, and it's just a very it's very neat. It's definitely something that I didn't expect to be able to be a cohesive thing. Like I said, Gym Knights might not be the proper move for this deck in the future because it's very clumpy. I mean, like, you have to run an Ancient Fairy Dragon, you have to run Seraphonite, like, you don't have room for Leviathan into Felgrand and stuff like that. You don't have room for those shenanigans. But if you cut the Gym Knight cards, you have room for more traps in the deck. You can cut Seraphonite, you can cut that. If you just play like a larger Clown engine to utilize like rank 4s and like getting into more like getting more utility out of your cards, like by discarding Trick Clown off Ravine and stuff like that, then you can definitely I could definitely see that being something to be played around with in the future. But I really just wanted to show this because it was really neat. It was really cool, and it was something that I just felt like needed to be shared with the world, because like it's really cool just how different things can interact with each other in a way that you never thought that they would possibly be able to. And like this is just a really good board because like they like this gets something next turn. This shuffles more cards back. If they kill either of these but leave this can shuffle them back and do the play again. If they kill this, it can be shuffled back. If they don't kill this gets something out of the deck. If they kill this, but not this, Red Med brings it back. There's just a lot of built-in safety nets with this board, because literally every single one of these. This is a protection card, and every single one of these cards functions as a way to get the other one back out if one of them dies. It's really cool. But anyway, that's all for this video. I may experiment with more dedicated towards the clown side of this and take the Gym Knight cards out, as I've already said, in the future, because definitely having the clowns in here definitely makes like Instant Fusion better. And with Instant Fusion, you'd be able to play like one Maveless and one Noden with a double Instant Fusion, and that would make, your Dragunity combos happen a bit more, but then it would also make like Instant Fusion be 1-card rank 4s with Noted in the Clowns, stuff like that. So that's possible. It's definitely possible. I just wish there was a better engine that could be supplemented into the Dragunity deck, and maybe we'll get one in the future, but as of right now, there's not really anything else other than Hieratics, and that kind of sucks, in my opinion. But anyway, as always, guys, thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think about this weird-ass combo in the comments down below. Like the video if you'd like to support myself, my channel, and my content now and its growth in the future. That would be greatly appreciated. Links are in the description to both my Facebook pages. If you want to talk to me and have some general discussion, go to either of the links and do the appropriate actions with either. If you're looking to send me deck lists of shit that you'd like me to look over or possibly play, you're going to want to send it to the fan page. If you want to play me on DN, message me when I'm on DN. Do not message me through Facebook, because I will not be able to find you, because I have so many people that are trying to play me at any given time that I can't really actively seek you out by your own name. You can seek me out easier than I can seek you out, if that makes sense. Click on that if you have not. I'd greatly appreciate it. It helps make money, and there's no reason to lie to you guys about that. But as usual, I would not be offended nor take it personally if you decided not to do so. Just know that it helps me out immensely if you decide to do so, and it would be greatly appreciated, more than you could ever understand. It would help me out in a tight spot that I'm currently in. If you want to support me, that is going to be the best and most appreciated way to do so, is through clicking of advertisements. But that is it for this video. Again, tell me what you guys think about this, and tell me, and play around with this. I encourage you all to play around with this and like share anything that you may have found out to do with this. I feel like this is just really cool, because rank 4s are really powerful, and if there's a way for this deck to make better rank 4s easier, then that is definitely going to make the deck better going forward in the future, and is going to solve some of the deck's inherent problems. But as always, guys, that's it for this video, and take care.